Today I'm going to be fitting a water tank in Rebecca's Volkswagen Crafter campervan conversion. She's around here somewhere. Oh, there she is. Right, let's fit this water tank. So I've managed to convince Rebecca to buy exactly the same water tank that I've got in my Mercedes Sprinter. And the reason I like this tank is because it's square and it's easy to fit as well. And it comes in a kit. And in that kit you get all the pipe work you need to fit a water tank. Let's open it up and have a look, see what we get in the kit. Stop making me laugh. So when you get this tank, it's wrapped up in cardboard, but all the good stuff is actually inside. You get a piece of braided pipe for a breather. We get a filler cap. Let's try not dropping that. A filler hose. 1 metre. This. Oh, this attachment is for the breather hose. This is for the filler. This goes on top. And the nice thing is, because it's nice and square like this, you can pretty much fit these where you like. Any position around the tank. It's entirely up to you. Oh, my arms are the wrong shape for this. Oh, there we go. This is the pickup pipe for the stand pipe, so we make a hole in the top and then we run a pipe from here down to the bottom of the tank, and that's our pickup pipe that goes to our water pump. Also in the kit comes 2 keys for your lock-in water cap. After all, we don't know nasty people putting foreign stuff in our water tank, do we? That'll hold this tank in place. I can hear feet. Here comes Bob. Say hello, Bob.
Hello, Bob.
He's always a comedian.
Yeah, I was born on the stage. I was a brush hand.
A what?
A brush hand.
A brush hand on the stage. No idea what that is.
Well, I used to work in theatre.
Oh, in the theatre?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're used to being in front of the camera.
Of course I have. And
Yeah.
then I was given a brush hand.
A brush hand.
Then a brush off.
And a brush off. There's your chest.
That's no chest.
Yeah.
There's no money in it. Sorry about that, but royalties won't matter this time.
All right.
How far have you got now?
We're just
Fitting this water tank.
Will it fit all right?
Yeah, yeah. Do you want to see?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you that. So the tank is going to go there, like that.
Oh, like that. Just as simple as
And
that.
then I'm going to use these tie downs. This is how I've done it in mine. Yeah, so I'm going to use these tie downs, bolt these to the floor, right?
Okay.
One each end. I'm going to put wooden battens around it to hold it in place to stop it moving
like a battery
that way.
holder.
Yeah, like a battery holder. And then use a ratchet strap through these tie downs, all the way around it, ratchet it down, hold it in place. So if ever it needs to come out, it's easy to remove.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I couldn't have gone more. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like that? Is that?
I do like that.
You approve
Yes,
that,
I
yeah?
think it's, being as the first one you've done, I think you've done a good job. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm learning. So after our rude interruption by Bob the Builder, I've sent him off to make a cup of tea, by the way. So we'll see how long that takes. Anyway, now I've got my battens in place and my tie downs in place, it's time to fit the fittings. And all these fittings, what we need to do, I'll undo this. This is for the filler. This is where our water's going to be filled into the tank. I need to drill a hole in the tank the same size as this, and then simply put that in the tank and screw it up from underneath. And that's why this tank has this great big hole in the side. This hole is to allow access for our nut to go inside and up when we finally decide where we're going to fit this. But I've already decided where I'm going to fit this. I'm going to put it in this top left hand corner. Right hand corner. The other left. Okay. Now to cut our hole we simply use a hole saw. This hole saw is meant for wood, but plastic it'll be okay. So all I need to do is select the right size. Right. Choose our right size. I think that one will do. Now we need to remove the rest of these off of this hole saw, like that. Put that in place.
You're doing wonderful. It's not fair.
And it really is as simple as that. It's just a matter of placing the tank in situ and then working out whereabouts you want this filler in relation to the top. I reckon about there. Yeah, that'll do. About there. Oh, that's a little bit crooked. Like that. Now don't worry about all these little bits of plastic, because once we've finished drilling and making holes in this tank we're going to flush it through with fresh water. There you go, perfect. And where's our nut and washer? There it is, don't panic, I got it. Goes in there like that. And our nut, we simply put our hand through. He says it's really simple, honest. Maybe I'm doing that a bit cack-handed. That's better. Tighten that up nice and tight. At a slight, I'm having this at a slight angle like that because our filler is going to go at the back. I'm going to put the filler in the top of the sink unit next to the sink, just like I did in mine. There you go, really simple. No silicone required, by the way. The seals do all the sealing. But there you go, this is our inlet pipe, this is our breather pipe, and this is our pickup pipe. And on the other end of this is a piece of this pipe. Now I haven't just simply attached this to the other end, because if I did that, as you can see, the natural curve of the pipe, it wouldn't actually be in the water. So when you put a piece of pipe like this on the end of your standpipe, make sure you force it round and have it so it's on the bottom of the tank like this, rather than let it do that, because in the end it'll end up going up, and when the water gets to a certain level you won't be able to pick up all your water. So always make sure you force it around and force it on the bottom of the tank so it sits like that, and that way you know you're going to be able to empty your tank completely. Right, so now we've got to do is rinse this tank out. Get a hose pipe in there, give it a good slosh around, rinse it out, and then we can fit our cap on there and fit the tank in place. Now all the little plastic shavings that have gone inside this tank, if I fill this tank up with water, those plastic shavings will eventually float. So by putting the tank on its side like this, filling it up with water, giving it a good squirt around inside, all those plastic shavings theoretically should simply just float out. So that's what I'm going to do. Give it a good thorough rinse, all up the top, all inside, all around, and then just simply let it fill with water. And you'll see all the little plastic shavings come floating out. Oh, there you go, look, can you get the camera in there? Can you see the plastic on top? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look, you can see the plastic. I don't think there's any more left in there. Be prepared to get a little bit wet during this process.
And your van.
And your van. I'll let it come out of those.
Okay. So now we've got all our pipe fittings fitted. All that's left to do is to place the lid or the inspection hatch on the side. Now a lot of people commented on my video when I fitted my tank that this would leak if it was on its side, and that's not the case. Actually, I'll just take this off and show you what I mean. These inspection lids have this huge rubbery seal. I mean, look at the thickness of that. And as long as you do this up tight enough, there's no way that's going to leak. And I can assure you that mine does not leak whatsoever. But obviously you don't do these up hand tight like that. Get a nice big pair of grips, extend them out to their full capacity. Hang on, get it right. Get it in there, and then you can really get it in like that and give it a good twist. Put it against the van. Like that. And there's no way that's going to leak now. I'll bet me lunch on that. Would never leak. Right, so let's get it in place and strap it down. Yeah.
So there you go, that is a really simple way to fit a water tank into your camper van. Now if you like this video, make sure you check out this video up here where I installed a similar tank in my camper. Thanks for watching, ta-ra for now. Oh, I forgot these. Am I in shot?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's up to the end of the door.
Okay. See you video. Cut that bit up.